Alright. Hey, what's up guys? Just welcome back to Fate Grand Order. Last time we investigated the Atlas Institute and found out that Roman isn't, you know, he's hiding things from us, and that's oh, and Da Vinci is alive. I kind of, my brain kind of skimmed over that. Da Vinci is alive still. That's good. That's good. Actually, I haven't gone to see her yet in the shop. I don't think I have anyway. There she is. I was scared. I was scared, but we're good. AV6, Segojita, hey, but so yeah, things are sort of looking up, aside from the fact that Rotoria's gonna devastate everything. Oh, and Mash is Galahad. There's that too, I guess. Or fused with Galahad. I kind of forgot about that part for a second. And yeah, now we have Lancelot's Raider Knight unit on our side as well. So now all we have to do is get Ozymandias on our side, and you know, we should be in a good spot. Maybe, sort of, kind of, potentially, hopefully. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know how much faith I have in him to help us, but you never know. Yeah, you never know. Anyway, I just get started. Dun dun. And who should we use? You know what? I'll use a Da Vinci. I won't use the story Da Vinci. But I'll use a Da Vinci. So you know, close enough. And yeah, you know what? Let's put Rider Medusa in front. Why not? Any Medusa's a good Medusa, as they say. I sent a messenger to King Ozymandias. Let's wait for his reply first. Da Vinci, just to be safe, what was the message exactly? Of course it was. We're gonna ask you to join our cause, so be ready when we come get you. That sounds vaguely threatening, but you know, maybe it'll work. That's picking a fight, isn't it? Sure is. He's not the type of man to lend his strength to someone acting all modest. And in that case, we have to make him feel like we're on equal grounds. There's movement. A group of guardian beasts is storming out the temple as the gates open. All hands, prepare for battle. Just as planned, we'll meet Ozymandias' forces head on. The time has come. Let us show them a single knight can rival the strength of 100 soldiers. Yeah, but you're not fighting soldiers, you're fighting monsters. It's not quite the same thing. Okay, we'll count on Sir Lancelot to deal with their armies. Are you ready, Ritsuga? Charge! Right. Let's break through the Guardian Beasts and make King Ozymandias grant us an audience. Oh, I meant to mention it right when I started. Today will be a bit of a shorter one. I have a couple things I have to do in the early afternoon. So, like 2 hours is like the maximum I can go. I did tell them to return. I also did tell them when that happens, I will be their enemy. Yet these insolent fools would be this ignorant. I cannot even be angry at these clowns anymore. Isn't that right, Nitocris? Wouldn't you say your repeated assistance to them has proven amusing? That was not my intention. My sincerest apologies, Pharaoh Ozymandias. I will no longer allow my foolish actions to sully your shining glory. No need for that. This is rather amusing. It shall not be counted as your failure. However, to think my guardian star would dwindle on the eve of our confrontation with the Lion King, It seems my judgment was clouded as I took the Holy Grail so rashly. Until now, everyone has been fighting over this Holy Grail, even after they were made aware of the fact that their world and future would be incinerated. Nay, perhaps that only deepened their desire. Even after they became heroic spirits, a hero is capable of great sins. But her message literally said, we want you on our side to help fight the Lion King. Like, we're not exactly after the Holy Grail right this second. Fearing it would lead to further ruin, I kept it in my possession. It seems I am now suffering for it. My intention was to seal the Grail, but doing so also sealed away my freedom. If I have the Grail, even the Lion King can't easily make his move, I said. What a joke.
No. Your judgment was correct, O Pharaoh. Heroic spirits are greedy beings, but you, and only you, are different from the others.
Sure he is. A
pharaoh who is more prosperous than anyone on this earth. You alone have not sought after the Grail.
Prosperity alone cannot erase the greed in my heart. Also, are you not a pharaoh as well? You, the incarnation of the sky god Horus. If you want, I can give you the Grail. Well, how about it? It's not too late. You are already a heroic spirit. Using the Grail to turn into the real Horus might not be so bad. You know what? Could that work? I mean, maybe, right? Like, I guess she would be considered the ideal vessel to house Horus's divine, because she's his incarnation, so I mean... Huh. Maybe. Could work. Using the Grail to turn into the real Horus might not be so bad.
I am far too mature to be a pharaoh. Hence, I shall not refer to myself as one in front of you.
Okay, you know what's weird? Never mind. Never mind.
I shall not refer to myself as one in front of you.
A pseudo Horus. Yes, yeah, right? Like... Honestly, it's weird that her, like, Avenger version isn't that. As far as I know, her Avenger version is just an angry version of her, right? So, I'm surprised they didn't go that route with it. But I guess maybe... No, because pseudo-servants were a thing as far back as Oceanos. So yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Her Avenger version is more Nubis. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think that could work. I don't know. Do a... But I feel like if they went that route, though, it would have to be Horus in control, because otherwise you would just have another Nito with a divine spirit's power. So I feel like it'd have to be a pseudo servant that the god is in control. Otherwise, it would just be the same character again. But yeah, how?
The Holy Grail belongs to you. I am content to be but a guardian of the mirror to the underworld.
Or a personality blend, yeah. But like, it can't be a, you know, Sitonai Ilya situation where it's just pretty much just FSN Ilya. I admire your loyalty. Perhaps a queen like you does not need power but a friend. Very well. Talking with you has relieved some of my boredom. Go, Pharaoh Nitocris. Sever that weakness residing in your heart.
As you wish.
A pharaoh is a god. As such, my decision is absolute. However, I wonder what the gods would say if the world is erased. The outcome will not change no matter what the Lion King chooses to do. That's how perfect a plan the King of Mages has devised. To wait for your extinction or to flee. The Lion King chose the latter. Truly a wise decision. And me? What would I, the Sun King, do when faced with such decisions? You could, you know, stop fighting us and fight with us to stop.
We've infiltrated the temple. I still remember how to get to the throne room, so I'll lead the way.
Aye, aye, Galahad. What's up, Sanzang? What's the matter, Sanzang? You've got a gloomy look on your face. And I thought you'd be shouting something like, "This'll be a breeze."
I'm overflowing with that sentiment, but I got a bad feeling the moment we entered the temple. Ritsuka, I don't want to dampen the mood, but I've been to the Holy City, so I'm going to say this. This grand temple feels just like the Lion King's Holy City. I know this place will be a shelter too. King Ozymandias has the same means as the Lion King.
Yeah, she has the Sacred Lance. It's basically a remote for the end towers at the ends of the world or whatever, and Ozymandias is the Holy Grail, so I mean, yeah.
With this grand temple, we can probably do the same thing as the Holy City. So King Ozymandias doesn't have to fight the Lion King. Actually, he's going to avoid the confrontation?
It would seem that way. Okay, what is the point of... Unless there's gonna be a twist here, I don't see the point of doing this with Nito. Like, what?
How disrespectful, Mash. Pharaoh Ozymandias will not run. The likes of the Lion King are of no concern to us. Light of judgment? What a joke. A stream of light like that is powerless against my mirror. No matter how many times the Lion King throws his sacred lance at us, I will be the very shield that protects this temple. We need a Chris. Yes. It has been a while since I last saw you, Mash. Ritsuka. How admirable that you've returned to this grand temple. I should praise you for keeping that promise. However, that also means you must be prepared for a trial. It is time to display your strength. I cannot allow voices of the weak to reach the ears of King Ozymandias. It's time to send our thoughts and ideals down the raging Nile. If you want to move past this point, it will only be over my corpse.
But I'd rather not kill you, though. Even though you saved us in Atlas? I know nothing of that. Nothing. If anything happened, it was because I was still half asleep. Right.
O mirror of the underworld, O warriors of the forgotten and ruined world, Nitocris orders you, return this once to the present world.
That doesn't look like a warrior. That looks like a beast.
Now then, let your trial begin. If you desire an audience with the king, defeat these monsters that have answered my summons. My name is Pharaoh Nitocris. Upon your victory, I will show you the road to glory.
Alright, what have you got? More sphinxes, mayhaps? Alright. Now just soldier. Okay, she did summon soldiers, like she said. I feel like they're inconsistent with how they show monsters and soldiers. Like sometimes it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Alright, who's got next? Bring it. 20,000. God damn.
よかろう。いいでしょう。我が舌を喜ばせろ。世の行く手が阻めぬ。
Medusa. Why? Why must you be this way? Why must you hurt me so? Okay. Now, surely Medusa will kill him, right? Surely? No, not even remotely close. Not even. Okay, well, that's great. Alright, and Draco should do this guy in, yep. Alright. More soldiers, we got something a bit larger. Oh, her, okay. You know, she said over her corpse, but I kind of assumed she wouldn't actually fight us. I guess I was wrong. Alright, when is... okay. Let's do this. Noble Phantasm Strength, yes. And do this. Sure, put this on, why not? Yeah, sure, this too. Just do everything. Have this. No, okay. What? Okay. And a boom, a boom, a boom. That should get her down. I don't know. 260. I'm gonna say. Maybe a little bit more than 260, or a little less. No, I'm gonna say 270 actually. Just under 270. Okay. So close. Within 1500. Before she lost health to the curse. Alright, now we got Draco and Medushi. The Medushi. This should do her in. I would think, maybe. Because this should do some good damage. I mean, she's maybe not though. Rider Medusa's. Okay, no, that was okay. 40. She won't die, I don't think, but with overcharge, this should do like 100. No, I'm gonna say she'll do 90. She'll do like 90,000. Actually, that was like 120. 110? 150? Okay, I missed some of the damage apparently. Yeah, sure, whatever. Go ahead, kill one of my people. I don't care. You're dead this turn anyway. And Da Vinci just evades. No one died. Medusa barely hung on, but she didn't die. And... dead. Alright, Nito. Now I'm pretty sure we're not gonna kill her. I'm like pretty sure. We'll just be like, hey, give up, please. You're our pal.
Truly the skill of a seasoned warrior. Certainly worthy of an audience with the king. Please forgive me, O Sun King. It seems I'm not strong enough to call myself a pharaoh.
I assume she's just passed out. I hope. She didn't disappear. We only heard a fall to the floor, so that's good. Looks like we're able to pull our punches. Yeah.
Yes, she'll probably get upset and say she fought her best later, but we've been saved by her so many times. So I think that just this time she'll accept it.
Maybe.
Ah, this is certainly retribution. She saved us, so she can't complain when we save her. Yeah. Okay, let's head to the throne, further into the inner citadel, for the confrontation with King Ozymandias.
He's gonna act tough. I mean, well, actually, I don't know. There's 3 nodes left. So I was gonna say maybe he'll act tough, but then agree with us right away. But, and that might be the case if it was 3 nodes total, but... yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I trust Ozymandias to do the right thing. Oh, question mark, class tendency. That's always great. You know what? Yeah, sure. Give me a... I haven't used Space Ishtar in a little bit. Alright, Ryder Medusi, you're coming out. I need a strength. Give me... You know what, give me Quetzalcoatl. Give me a ruler. Have a nice little variance in classes here to make sure we can counter whatever comes our way. I have to get rid of Toda. Or I could drop this, I guess. I don't need this. And leave Toda in. Yeah. Kind of thing over her corpse would be impossible from the start without certain types of magecraft. So yeah, yeah. True. I assume it was probably just a figure of speech, though. Like you'd have to kill me, essentially, not yeah. So you bested Nitocris. Good. I congratulate you. State your business, foreign master. Are you here to leave me your head, or to beg for mercy? I will allow either of those. I will kill you however you want. We already stated our business. We want your assistance. Huh? The message from earlier. It said you wanted me to fight alongside you, but... Unbelievable. You were serious? To think that I cannot see through the truth and lies. If I must burn you alive to stop my laughter, then that is what I shall do, but... I forgive you. Yes, I shall forgive you. How long has it been since I've laughed this much? I'll admit it, foreign master, you have a gift. A gift for seeing dreams so far removed from reality. A gift that I, not knowing imagination, don't possess.
Hey, please refrain yourself, King Ozymandias. Turn the mocking down a notch. Me aside, Ritsuka is serious. And let's stop laughing at what isn't fun. You don't think it's all that funny either, do you?
He's not really laughing at us?
No, he's not. He's accepted our proposal. That's why he didn't stop us from getting here.
Xuanzang Sanzang. The woman who crossed my Egypt without permission. It seems you have something to say to me. Fine. In return for that great feat, I will allow your question.
Thank you very much. He's just like everyone said, isn't he?
What?
I didn't enter the Grand Temple, but I've been a guest at many other oases and temples. There I've listened to stories told by many people from this nation. Stories of a cold-blooded and narcissistic king. And yet a king that rationally protects his people. You're different from the Lion King. You prioritize the lives of your people. Because you know that's the best way for a country to prosper. Because you think that is the duty of a king. Except... Except you're going to abandon that duty. You say you don't know imagination, right? You realize that if you were to fight the Lion King, you would both fall. That's why you wouldn't fight. So you chose the path of closing your country by summoning that desert into the world. You can't beat the Lion King, so you're trying to lock your country's people in this temple. You were shown a path where you could leave this paradox. No resignation. Why can't you just be honest with yourself and say yes?
Fool. What would come of joining in this nonsense with no hope of victory? What would happen when we defeat the Lion King? Through the incineration of humanity, the world will be burned away. And if that's the case, it's pointless to defeat only the Lion King. I will use my power to save my people. What happens to other people is none of my concern.
Oh, I dare you to say that again! Now I'm angry. Now I'm furious. Enough is enough. For both you and the Lion King, you're just as selfish as Wukong.
Wukong? From Journey to the West? Isn't he a monkey?
Yes, a monkey. Now that you mention it. You're done interrupting me? You see the end of the world is knocking on your door. I don't see how they look anything alike. Maybe she means in spirit? Like they're both selfish? What? 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 Okay. The end of the world is knocking on your door. Even if you're fine with it, your people don't want to lose this desert. Why can't you understand that? You've been saying I'll protect my people. I'll protect my people. But isn't that just the same as the Lion King? Pharaoh Ozymandias is the strongest in all of Egypt, right? Then show me how great you are. Instead of I'll protect my people, try saying I'll protect this world. You're the real fool.
Even the Great King is speechless. Well, I know she gets angry, but I've never seen her this furious before. However, he'll not get mad. Her reason is but a child's. He would lose his pride as a king if he took a child's tantrum seriously. We'll see about that. Huh. He's really laughing now. To protect the world. You were asking me to protect the world? The shameful world of humans? What I protect is the law of the gods. In the end, you claim I'm merely protecting my own subjects. But yes, that possibility was outside of my calculations. Just as I expected, I'm always an obstacle to you brave heroes. This prominent king is once again a tyrant that needs to be defeated. As such, were I in any era, any world, I would have reigned as your enemy. Pharaoh Ozymandias cannot save the world. The reason being, I am the king on the side that rules and intimidates.
King Ozymandias, you just happened to end up in that role, didn't you? Just this one time, I'm sure doing something good is not a bad deal for you.
Is that so? At the very least, I want to kill you more than anything right now. Xuanzang Sanzang, that was quite the question. However, there's one fatal flaw in what you said. This is a reward for making me laugh from the bottom of my heart. From the hand of King Ozymandias, I'll compensate you. Is he about to, like, blast her with the Holy Grail? What was that?
Huh? What do you mean something lacking? Did I mess up again?
Do I really have to say it? You haven't proved whether you have what it takes or not to save the world. For that reason, I am saying I will give you that opportunity. Oh, is he gonna transform into... that? Da Vinci, why are you surprised? We knew he had the Grail already. What are you... what hello?
That's the Holy Grail. King Ozymandias has the Holy Grail in his hand.
Huh?
King Ozymandias cut himself and is pouring the blood into the Holy Grail.
Oh, and he just drink it down in one gulp. Shadow of the demon god that resides in this grail. O false god Amon, now I grant your true name. Amun-Ra? I'm one of the 72. I'm the demon god Amon. No, you shall call me by my true name. The proper god enshrined and worshipped in this temple. The name is the great god Amun-Ra.
Now that's a big one. In ancient Egypt, Amun-Ra was one of the gods with the highest level.
Yeah, I know. I know. I'm familiar.
It's impossible to manifest something with that level of divinity to this world. However, it's a different story if you grant that name to a demon god pillar.
Yeah. Why is it? Oh no.
Although it's temporary, that's a true divine spirit. A monster that far exceeds that of a demon god pillar. Even still, if we don't defeat him, we can't move on. The Sun King took that form for that very reason. As proof that we can defeat the Lion King, we'll take down the demon god pillar Amun-Ra.
I assume it probably sits somewhere in between. Because yeah, there's no way just giving it that name would give it the same level of power as like actual Amun-Ra. So I'm assuming it's somewhere between that of just the demon god pillar, and I assume it's probably like right in the middle, like halfway in between. Because like if it was actually Amun-Ra, I think we would be fucked. I think we would have no chance. Just being entirely realistic. Let's stun him. Oh wait, no, I didn't realize I had. Okay, whatever. I'll just use the skills next turn. He has the Roman trait applied. It's fine. But no, I fucked up. Whatever. I messed it up, but whatever. We're fine. We're fine. I don't think you're gonna be in any danger. Honestly, now that I've already used Quetzalcoatl's attack boost skill, what I should do is swap her for Medusa. And then see if this will hit. Damn it. Oh, I was really hoping that would hit. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on using these Noble Phantasms for now. And I'll just do a full Medusa combo the next turn. Alright, if he would attack Medusa, that would actually be good. Okay, we have all 3 now. He doesn't count as a servant, right? So the overcharge won't work. Increase NP strength. I guess Buster, right? Increase NP... No. Okay. Let's do... I mean, I guess the order doesn't really matter, except... Yeah, an order doesn't matter. Now let's do this. I just like doing Buster first. Again. Even if it makes... It's not actually the ideal way of doing anything, I just like seeing the red first. I really don't know why. Just aesthetically pleasing, I guess, for red to be first. I think I get that because of RGB. So like red is like always first in my head. Alright. Should get him down to 160. And 160, 167. 167. No, even worse. Like 200, like 190, 200. Yeah, like 200. Oh, 184. Okay, it's not. Okay, that's... In the middle. Alright, Alright, she'll have hers again next turn. We'll do this. Or I'm assuming she'll have it, because I assume he'll attack her once, I would hope. Go on, attack Ishtar, do it, I know you want to. He got 100k back?! What kind of bullshit is that? What do you mean he gets 100k back? Okay. So des.
もう仕方ない。本気にさせたのはそっちだから。神殿権限。これが私のエビンシブルクエーサー。
Alright, yeah, we're back to where we were. Great. Ow. Oh, bye, Medusa. Ow. Okay, only got 10k back. Alright, let's apply guts now. Lasts forever. No, I don't want to use that on. Yeah, not yet. Yeah, sure. Okay, Alright, let's do... Yeah, let's do the Noble Fan... yeah, that's fine. Actually, no. This first. Yeah, we'll do that last, so that way we can just have Kama get hers out of the way. Or I could do a full... quest... Nah. Do I want to do a full Quetzalcoatl though? I feel like Hama would do more. Well, I guess if I use this maybe, and then... Nah, sure, fuck it. We'll do that. Actually, I guess the best way to do it would be this. Yeah, I guess that'd probably be the best way to do it. Okay. They should be to like 80. I'm gonna say like 70, 77 is what it'll be down to after this. She won't do a ton. Because she's AoE. That was like 27 total. Oh, okay, now 31. Alright. Alright, bye, Quetzal. Well, we have 2 noble phantasms up. And Tuara. And Meridak. No. Buster card effectiveness. For all allies. Neither of them is Buster though on there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. We'll just put his evade and defense up on. Probably should have used it on Ishtar, but whatever. Okay. Actually, you know what? He can 100% chance of crit. You know, may as well actually. Yeah, may as well use this and have him attack first. Oh, 7,000 for Buster card up and critical. Oh, okay. Well, either way, it should die this turn. It should. Between the 2 noble phantasms. Actually, he might have died from that one alone. Yeah, alright. Alright, that wasn't that bad. Could have been worse. Three of these, okay. I don't think I need any of these for anyone currently. But having them is nice. I will say. Okay, well. First try. Alright. We beat your Amun-Ra God Pillar amalgamation. Well, actually, no, maybe we didn't, because I think we're gonna fight it again. I could do Ishtar again. Her skills are actually useful there. I guess the only bad thing is I think she's AoE, so doesn't do that much. Noble Phantasm damage, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll use her again. I'm actually going to... I'm gonna keep Quetzalcoatl up front, but I'm gonna put this on Medusa. Actually, do I have a better... I think I do have a better NP gauge. Hang on. Yeah, this is 50. But the NP gain is 9. Oh, this also has NP gain. Yeah. And we'll take the void dust out. Okay. Actually, let me take Toda out and put Gareth in. Yeah. I mean, I guess I can actually put this back on her, because, yeah, we're good now. Alright. Yeah, we'll throw that on Gareth, and yeah, this looks good. Actually, I can probably put one on her too. Hang on. Yeah, sure. Okay. Miriamoon. Yuzumata.
The enemy demon guard pillar won't disappear. The damaged parts regenerate immediately. The great temple complex must be supplying an infinite amount of magical energy to Amun-Ra. Perhaps this is what King Ozymandias is saving for his final battle with the Lion King. As long as he's in this temple, he's invincible. Truly a combat form specialized in protecting his people.
Admiration's nice, but we can't win at this rate. That thing over there won't go down easily.
Sorry. I must apologize to you, King Ozymandias. That was bad of me just now.
Now of all times, really?
And that's why I'm going to get serious now. If you'd go so far as becoming an ugly monster, then I must answer your resolve. With this skill, I sealed it away after the Buddha got angry in Kanzu. He told me to stop, told me I was abusing its use. But now...
Yeah, if now... Yeah, now is as good as time as any to use forbidden technique.
This is because that is. This comes to be because that comes to be. This is not because that is not. This ceases to be because that ceases to be. Pratyatsyamatapada. These merits, skills, and the teachings of the Buddha are honed by the Five Elements Mountain. The time has come to unleash the Buddha palm. Now I will save this entire world.
Yeah, get him. Hit him with the boop-bop. The sh-gibbity-bop. You got it, Demon God. Alright, he gained like 75,000 health. Yeah, he was at like 500... What was it? I think he was at 508 before, so he gained 73k, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and use this. Then immediately swap her. Then do this. Stun. Maybe I should have saved that for when we had Noble Phantasms up, but... it's fine. I'll save this one. I'll hold off. I may as well put that on. Okay. I guess I could... No, I won't use the skills yet, but I will put the trait on him. Just because I don't want to... I want to maximize my skill up time. Okay, okay, we got 3 up. Alright. Now is as good a time as any. We'll do... Unfortunately, Draco didn't have a quick card up. Ow. 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 Okay, we have all noble phantasms. Alright, this is a kind of a waste because her gauge is already max. Well, actually... is her... She'll... Yeah, she'll die before she gets it back anyways. So yeah, we'll use that. Damn. Alright, Noble Phantasm Strength up. Attack boost. Alright. This should do a good chunk.
本気にさせたのはそっちだから神殿権限これが私のエディンシブラクレーザー
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good chunk.
我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ
Alright, Medusa, you're gonna do the least out of everyone, but still, get a little bit in there. Alright. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. 47, I'll take. Okay. Should get him down to 1, I'm gonna say 200. I'll be back. Well, 210. 210.
セイバロンドムス・アウレアよ砕けラウスティラノ・クラウディウス我が情熱は豪華のごとく
Oh, better than I assumed. It's so annoying. Luckily, he only does the 100k once, but then it's 10k every turn. Okay.
よかろうそうですか合わせるわ
そうです
ロササンビケルベロシュー
There goes Medusa. Okay. 'Tis fine though. We have a backup. Back it up. Draco will be dead this turn, but we got Kama and Gareth in the wings. Surely we'll be fine with them too. Alright, Gareth first. Immediately. Target focus, increase defense, increase no phantasm gain. Yes. Yeah. I can wait one turn to use this, right? Probably shouldn't. I mean, I did put her defense up on. I probably shouldn't risk it though, huh? I probably shouldn't risk it. And you know, let's go ahead and put this on and we'll do Triple Buster. Ishtar should survive one more turn, right? Surely. Surely. Hey, Akihara. Oh. Okay. Now, as long as Ishtar survives... Ozymandias will be okay. NP gain down. Okay, heck you, man. Heck you, man. Kind of a waste to use it now, but she'll probably die in this turn. More than likely, so may as well use it. Okay. Get lovely. Yeah. When I got her, I don't know. She immediately like drew me in. I don't know. I really like her character. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Sure. I'll throw some grails into her. It's just unfortunate her attack isn't great, even after being foed. So it makes it hard to justify getting her to 100. Because even at 100, her attack will still be unfortunately low. Like below 10k, still at 100, I think. Ow. Okay. Okay, we're alright. We still got karma. Alright. Alright. We'll use this since we have the opportunity. I mean, she won't get her Noble Phantasm back in time. We'll use this right away. Put her guts on. Use this, yeah, sure, why not? Okay. And then double comma. And we're good. Surely this will kill him. Maybe. Probably not. Defense down. Alright. He might not die this. Actually, maybe? If she crits again. No, okay. He'll die next turn now. Ow. Gareth, no! Alright. He will die, though. This is kind of... you know what, sure. Sure. I feel like Noble Phantasming is kind of overkill, but may as well go out in style. This is what you get for putting us through the ringer. Killing 4 of my servants. Yeah. Complain later, buddy. Alright. Alright, Ozymandias. Surely that didn't kill Ozzy, right? And he'll be able to join our cause? Surely? Surely? See you saving for Goth. Oh, I was like, Australian, what? But yeah. Yeah, when I was looking through the upcoming summon banners, I was like, I don't know, one Gina really caught my eye. I was like, she looks interesting. Or he. The bio is kind of ambiguous on that. But either way, I'm intrigued. Alright, what are we fighting now? Well, okay, that's Ozzy and Nito. We have to fight both of them in their regular forms, I think. Probably just use a rider, huh? Is there 100+ rider in here somewhere? It's Francis Drake at 100. I could use an Ozymandias against Ozymandias. Queen Med. Carmilla Ryder. I kind of want to use Carmilla. Use alter ego. Is the right? Let's see. Is there a Meltrilus up currently? Let's see. Jeanne d'Arc, Arcwid, Kukulkan, Octop Earth, BB, Kiara. Kiara would be a good shout. The Pope, Tiamat, Ruler Artoria, Qin Shi Huang. I've not seen him before. Bazit, alter ego Bazit. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if I've used Melt at all yet. I've used her Lancer form, her mysterious alter ego Lambda. But I don't think I've used her. Update list. Oberon. Ah, there she is. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I really don't think I've used her yet. Again, I've used her the Lancer version, but I really don't think I've used her yet. Let me take Quetzal. Actually, Quetzalcoatl is actually pretty good to have. She's yeah, I guess I could leave Quetzal in. I could put Shufu in, but she's only level 60, or not even 60, like 52. So that'd be yeah, I'll leave Quetzalcoatl in, actually. Yeah, this'll be fine. We'll make it work. Come on out of there, buddy. Fight me with your own two paws hands.
The Demon God Pillar has been terminated. But isn't this... Oops, did I go too far? Whoa, King Ozymandias?
You called? In hindsight, it wasn't very pleasant turning into a Demon God Pillar. Yeah, true. True.
Foe!
He can turn back just like that! Of course, I'm the King of the Sun. The King of all gods. And that aside, well fought. Your strength is befitting of taking on the Lion King, who fancies himself a god. And he kind of is, technically. Sort of.
Pharaoh, are you alright? I thought I saw something strange.
Nita, is that you? I'm glad you're here. You should accompany me too.
Accompany? I mean, yes, of course. If that is your wish. But then what should I accompany you?
It's obvious. They've shown they're qualified to face the Lion King. Then only one more qualification remains. Are they brave enough to fight side by side with me? Are they worthy for me to entrust the entirety of my nation, my soldiers to them? Why can't he just be honest with himself?
Don't praise me too much, I'm used to it. However, don't regret making me want to fight you. You not giving up even when faced with the fires of destruction. You, the ones who shall bring true salvation to this world. Hear ye, my name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look upon my works, ye mighty in despair. The Demon God Pillar was but an opening act. Witness the Pharaoh's fighting methods, passed down from his forefathers.
In other words, this is the final decisive battle. I, Nitocris, shall make you shine with all I've got.
Why can't they just help us without putting on a performance? Why must it be this song and dance? Oh, they're prideful people. Oh, we're doing this, huh? Okay, I hate these where it's like a boss battle, but we also have to fight through other things. Like, just let me fight the boss, please. Like, why? Like, why are we doing this? I guess I'll throw this one right away. Alright, let's kill the Sphinx. I should have used, actually, Quetzalcoatl's quick card, but whatever. I don't even know if it would have mattered at 20%. Probably would have even gotten it. The crits that is. Is this a costume for her? Or did they just change how her feet look? For FGL. Oh, Ascension. Oh, okay. That's hers. Oh, okay. Because, yeah, I was expecting just a single, you know, like, yeah. Okay, that should kill the Sphinx. So then we can do Draco and then her again. Oh, what a ballerina. I've been thinking about Passion Lip again. I'm still sad at what I saw of her when I looked up her FGO card. But I do still kind of want her still. I don't know. I just... What I saw of her when I looked up her, like, profile and saw her cards and whatnot, I was like... felt disappointed. But... who knows? Damn it. I was... no, whatever. Okay, we have Noble Phantasms available. I would like both her and Melt eventually, but I was really excited about Passion Lip, and then when I saw what they did to her, I was like, you know. Is this everyone or just herself? Yeah, for yourself. That's what I thought. Yeah, let's get rid of Ozymandias right away. I should read what she does. Melt virus, decrease MP strength for all enemies and for all allies, except yourself. Plus increase MP strength for yourself. Okay. Increase your damage, increase defense. Apply VH times crystal. I kind of want to save it for the last battle, though. Yeah, we'll just go as is. I guess we should do this first.
我が舌を喜ばせろ楽しみましょうあいにくすロササンビ
ファラオの真意を見るが
すぐに返します
呪い
It might be overkill, but to be safe, let's do full Draco combo. Honestly, this one not even. Yeah, actually, he's probably gonna live. Yeah, okay. I was hoping she would get more crits than just one. I mean, that should kill him. Yeah, okay. I was like, if she doesn't crit and kill him, then, you know, that would just be unfortunate. Okay. It would be unfortunate. Alright, come on, Draco. Crit. Nice. Good. Good girl. Alright. It's gonna be with both of them, right? Yes. Ozymandias, true. And he has his Noble Phantasm up immediately. Oh! Oh! Oh, so that's cool. That's cool. Let's just, actually, this would be a perfect time for this, to be honest. Yeah. It fucks up Draco, but I can just, well, yeah, it's fine. Sure. I read the demerit. I saw it. I synced it. Yeah, it's stun him because he probably won't die. Oh, hopefully the overcharge makes up for. Yeah, the overcharge should make up for the strength. Loss, probably. Yeah, no, I was gonna do Melt's Buster card last, but I was just thinking, yeah, will the overcharge overcome the strength down on her Noble Phantasm? It should. It should. It should be, yeah, it should be fine. Or what I could do, you know what, yeah, let's do this, hang on. We'll do that. Boom, okay. Then we'll get a triple overcharge on Draco. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good. This is entirely unnecessary. I don't think I'm in any danger of losing this fight. So I don't know why I wasted a command spell for the day, but I mean, I rarely ever use them anyway, so might as well. Go get a melt. You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I did see her Noble Phantasm in FGO before.
良いぞ多少はやるか
薬剤は海より来た見るがよい貴様らの繁栄の方欲望の空を切り裂く
Oh yeah.
ビル星のきらめきである
I don't think that killed him.
ヘイバロンドムスアウレア
But yeah, okay. She at least did normal damage with the overcharge. Oh. Yeah, wait, hang on. Just fucking die, I guess. Actually, no. No, what? No, what I'm gonna do 2 melts. Nah. What, do you think 2 melts will kill him? Probably not, right? Probably not. No, I know for sure 3 would kill him. But the reason I don't want to do that is because I feel like I could get away. Because that would for sure kill him, but then the extra attack would be pointless, probably. So I was thinking maybe if I could get by with them 2, she would maybe kill him, and then Draco could hit Nito. Was kind of what I was thinking, but... No. Oh, yeah, May, okay.
ファラオの玉体に傷を
I knew it. I knew it. I knew 3 melts would be too much for that. Of course, if the Buster card, yeah, we won't worry about what ifs. Yeah, what you doing? And yeah, guts. Initial Noble Phantasm, probably kill. Yeah, she'll probably kill Quetzalcoatl. Actually, no, I think Quetzal only had 5k. She's dead. Yeah. Alright. Are you two finally gonna stop being tsundere and just help us? Or are we gonna keep doing the song and dance? Like, it's up to you two. Now then, what were we talking about? Helping us fight Artoria, Lion King. He sat back on the throne like nothing happened. The heck, man?
Hey you. Enough with your remarks. You must think of it as the Pharaoh's unique way of showing consideration.
Right.
You've demonstrated your strength. As such, I mustn't treat you lightly either. I'm no different from the Lion King if I only protected my own people, huh? Xuanzang Sanzang, it's as you say. I was so fixated on planning for the future that I chose the safest route. I was determined, but at the same time narrow-minded. Perhaps because I acquired this grail without much thought. I was obsessed with things I normally wouldn't care about. Huh?
It sounded like an arrow or like a dagger being thrown.
King Ozymandias, this is...
Oh, did he throw the... Did he just throw the grail at us? Okay. I think he just threw the grail at us. Your reward. Take it. It was a satisfying fight worthy of it. Is the Holy Grail something you should just casually, like, throw? Okay. I mean, it's probably made of tough enough stuff, I guess. But, okay. Sure.
Humanity will not be restored just by obtaining the Holy Grail.
We're aware of it. Unless we can stop the Lion King's sacred lance, this era's disturbance will never disappear. King Ozymandias, you gave up your trump card, the Holy Grail. Does that mean you'll cooperate with our capture of the Holy City?
Don't make me say it out loud, Lady of Beauty. I've already told the guardian beasts outside to stand down. I'll lend you my divine beast core. I would demonstrate my own strength on the battlefield as well, but I'll likely have to attend to something else. You go capture the Holy City.
At least give us Nito, please. Okay, so we got an army of sphinxes and maybe Nito? Maybe?
You mean the army of sphinxes outside? That's this nation's strongest unit. Thank you, King Ozymandias. Although it's a shame you won't be joining us.
Humph. Be grateful I'm not stealing your spotlight on the battlefield.
Yes, thank you. We did it, Senpai. Looks like we'll have good news for King Hassan.
I feel like calling him a king is a bit much. He is, what? I guess if you go over the course of the organization's history, maybe he's up into the thousands as far as assassins that followed his guidance or whatever. Or his legacy, that is. But at any one time, he only had like, what, 20 or 30 at most? You know, so I mean, calling him a king is a little bit much.
What did you say? King Hassan? Are you referring to the swordsman that looks like the Grim Reaper? You came to my desert on his advice.
Did we just step into some drama?
That's right. That skeleton told us to go to the desert. Only then would he take on Sir Gawain for us.
I see. Seems like you've wasted your time, Ritsuka. Nita Chris wouldn't stop blathering on about it, so it stuck in my mind.
Pharaoh Ozymandias. Who is King Hassan?
No, I know. My point was the old men of the mountain, the ones that we summon, were at any, you know, throughout the time are the leaders of their own sect or their own iteration of the Hassan. So they obviously had others. It wasn't just them doing everything. They obviously had other people. But like in terms of servants, yeah, no, but it's only a few we see, but no, the group at any one time probably had like 20, 30 people, I would assume.
The leader of the old men of the mountain and the one I am cautious of as much as the Lion King. The reason I didn't wage all-out war on the Lion King wasn't merely to guard this grand temple.
Calling him King Hassan slays some people will assume that he has a king trained to take servants with bonus damage against that. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, it is the... I guess because he was, like, the one they worship, but it doesn't really, yeah.
The reason I didn't wage all out war in the Lion King wasn't merely to guard this grand temple. I expanded this desert and fought against the mountain people. It was just after that. I was sitting alone on this throne, plotting my next military strategy when lightning shot up my spine. It was such a chill that I turned around and standing there was that man. The first old man of the mountain. He was long done with his mission too. In a brilliant display of swordsmanship, he'd already
Oh, that's why your head came off a couple times when we first met. Okay.
In a brilliant display of swordsmanship, he'd already decapitated me. I swung back with all my strength, of course, but by that time, he'd melted back into the darkness.
Already decapitated? Oh, Senpai, it's that thing remote.
Yeah, I remember. How are you still alive? That's probably the Grail's doing.
I realize he's my enemy, but I can't help but to admire his godlike assassination.
Yeah, I don't know if he even caught you off guard and somehow got to your throne room undetected. You know, it's pretty impressive.
If the battle hadn't taken place in my temple, my head would be long gone.
Is that the real reason you're not gonna join us? Because if you leave here, you're just gonna poof?
Since then, I cannot even move on my own until my wound healed. Or until the wound healed. When you came to my temple, the wound was about to heal. Oomph. If I'd known he was cooperating with you, I would have agreed to help from the start.
Oh, okay. That's what he meant by wasting time. Okay. Cause I thought it was that he had like major beef after being killed like that, and so he wouldn't help us now. But no, the waste of time was we wouldn't have had to go through all this and fight Amun-Ra if okay. Woo! That was a close one.
I would have agreed to help from the start. That's what I meant. If you told me first, you wouldn't have had to fight me.
That's true. But aren't you glad we fought?
Like I said, don't make me say it out loud. That you never know until you try. How much embarrassment do you think the king of all gods can take?
Right, okay, buddy. Alright, buddy, king of all gods, sure. Whatever you say, man. That is why I named my stream title thus, Negotiations with a Narcissist. No Saint Court? Oh, I guess we get okay, we get a Holy Grail, I guess. So, I mean... You know, I'll take a Holy Grail in exchange for the Saint Court. You know, that, you know, actually, yeah. Yeah, you know what, that's fair enough. That, yeah. Understandable. I don't know why I didn't use the receive all button. Alright, we're slowly building our storehouse of quartz back up, slowly but surely. And once the 8th anniversary starts in earnest, we'll get a decent chunk there too. Alright. The eve of the decisive battle. A singular node, so, which is good because, again, I only have another half hour left. I have to stop at about noon. Yeah, let's just use Lancelot. Our boy. The one who betrays again. I'll just stick with Quetzalcoatl.
Then, King Ozymandias, your forces will march in from the west of the Holy City. We will be arriving at the Holy City 4 days from now in the morning. We will march through the night until we get to the wastelands near the Holy City. then march in at the break of dawn. Remember, whatever you do, relax. My Divine Beast Corps will arrive on time. Leave the castle's west wall diversion to me. I'll send our beast trainers along with you. Discuss the particulars of the plan with them along the way. Thank you. As expected, you're well practiced in battle. No need for praise. I'm sick of it. Focus on hurrying back home. Even with swift horses, it'll be difficult to reach the mountainous region in only 3 days.
Yes. Thank you, King Ozymandias. You take care too.
Humph. I'm lending you my precious divine beasts. Don't let them go to waste, will you?
I'll try. No promises. But I'm sure everything will go fine. Perfectly fine. Probably. Maybe.
And that's how we could get back to the Eastern Village in such a short time. Looks like we just got back in time for the last battle. Welcome home.
Oh god, what was Bedivir's voice? Him. It was like a really soft voiced, posh Brit.
Welcome home. We were waiting for you. You must be exhausted, Ritsuga. Requesting King Ozymandias' cooperation. We heard it all went well. When I first heard you were going to talk to the king, I couldn't believe it, but it's fortunate that you were able to get the king's cooperation. We have some good news for you too. Glad to have you back, everyone. As you can see, our preparations are almost complete.
The village looks sorta...
Yes. All the village representatives are gathered here at the moment. We're all collaborating on the capture of the Holy City. We've gathered 7,000.
Oh? Since then, 2,000 people... Wait, I thought they said only 500 would fit inside Rongominiad when it became a tower. Okay.
Since then...
Or was it 5,000? I could have sworn it was 500.
2,000 people from within the Holy City have risen up behind the scenes to endorse our revolt as well. We haven't reached our goal of 10,000, and we're nowhere near an ideal 20,000, but we should be able to make that up with Lancelot and Ozymandias' forces, thanks to you.
Yeah, I know, but like, why would they accept more than 500 into the city if once everything comes to a head, only 500 will be saved? Or, well, you know, quote-unquote saved, right? It's like, obviously the people don't know that, but why would Artoria take the time to even... I don't know. I guess maybe give as many good people who would never make a bad choice live comfortable lives until they're gone. Like, even if only a quarter of that. Well, I mean, I'm sure there's probably more than 2,000 there. So, I don't know, I'm gonna say... Yeah, actually, how many people are in the Holy City? Because, like, 2,000 are endorsing the revolt. I doubt that's the entirety of the city, then. Because I doubt every single person would go with it. I'm gonna say that's probably like 5,000 people inside the city. Probably, maybe. I don't know.
We should be able to make that up with Lancelot and Ozymandias' forces thanks to you. Hi, Hassans, we're back. Hi. Everything went pretty smoothly for us. Oh, who am I kidding? Ha ha ha.
I think she was to say Holy Land, not Holy City in that sentence. That would make more sense, the people who are still in that area. And not in the, okay, that would make more sense. Because assuming all the holy selections are like the one we saw, because they said there was like 1,000 people, but only like 3 were chosen. Like, I can't imagine they got up into the thousands. Unless some of the first groups had a lot of extremely good people, but... yeah, okay. But yeah, no, being the Holy Land makes way more sense. Plus, yeah, how would they even get into the Holy City to... you know, get support from people? So yeah, yeah, Holy Land makes way more sense.
You mean you ran into unexpected events? You all look pretty happy considering. Humph. Didn't I tell you we have faced 2,000 battles? I had given up on strengthening our troops. That it was a dream within a dream. But day by day, little by little, the heads of the villagers who'd visit our village came forth. 10 people turned to 30. 30 turned to 60. They kept doubling like that. Even though nothing was said could ever convince them before. It was... someone helped me at the Wailing Wall. Someone helped us escape from the Holy City. And in the end, at the entrance of the desert, someone reminded me I was human.
The people we gave food to who were like... who Da Vinci said were barely human at that point. See, Da Vinci, it worked out. From that time.
Fofo! It wasn't like if those guys are here we wouldn't mind joining them. It just made them change their minds, apparently. Honestly, this is why I'll never understand the human mind. It's obvious for us old men of the mountain to help the mountain people. That's why no one even questions it. But those rescued by outsiders must have all wondered about the same thing. Why didn't those outsiders give up on us? They're not obligated. I see. That thought wouldn't have occurred to me. We're neither the strongest nor the kindest, but we don't give up on little things. Romani believed that humans, masters like that, were necessary. Ah, welcome home, Witsuka, Mass.
What was that bouncing noise? What did he bounce off of? Oh, it was supposed to be a hug? I don't know, that sounded like a bouncing noise to me. That sounded like a bounce. I don't know. Bounced off that. Never mind. No.
We're back. How is everything?
Yeah, but we've all seen the back of her. I don't know. I think she can go beyond common sense. No.
I'm good. All the houses that went down need to be rebuilt. Josh's been keeping me busy. That's great. But you can't charge at people like that anymore.
Someone might register that as an offensive action called tackle.
Okay, fine. Where's your Ash? Wasn't he with you?
Oh. No one filled him in, huh? Is that just bodysuit? Because I mean, it kind of... If it is, it blends really well with the armor. I can't tell where the armor ends on the bodysuit. I guess maybe. You know, I guess the seam would be under her breast in that case, huh? If there was a seam between the bodysuit and the armor, I guess it would be under her. Yeah,
Okay, fine.
Oh yeah, we already read that. Bedivere, you didn't tell him while we were gone. That's a bit awkward.
Arash is gonna head to the Wastelands to keep an eye on the Holy City's developments, he said. I see. Then we'll see him again sometime, huh?
Yeah, little buddy. Yeah, we will.
He ran off towards the fields. Roost is a very perceptive child, so...
He pretends for our sake. For our sake, I see. Well, I think I'll get something going in the kitchen. There's nothing like a good meal to cheer you up. I'll say an extra prayer to the Dragon God tonight.
Wait, I'm coming too. Disciples shouldn't act without permission. Imagine if a half-naked man suddenly walked in. You'd scare everyone if it was just you, Tota.
I'm sure. Well, no, I guess it's because there's a bunch more people than. Like, if it was, I guess if it was still just the villagers that were already here, people would recognize him right away, probably as the guy who brought forth a bunch of food that one time. But with a bunch of new people in the village currently getting ready to, yeah, no, I guess yeah, it could spook someone maybe.
Fofo! Ah, I've missed this endearing ruckus. Can you believe it's only been a few days?
Seriously.
Yes, that's strong. I must learn from you. Alright, Ritsuga. Let's go over the plan one more time.
Checked, Sacred Holy Ground, Holy Land, 100%. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Ugh, excuse me.
We'll head into the Wastelands, assemble the forces scattered there, and head toward the Holy City.
I'll lead the way. The terrain in the Wastelands is blind.
Right, had we introduced Lancelot to Cursed-Storm yet? I assume Cursed-Storm was there when we gave our explanation. Yeah, no,
The terrain in the Wastelands is blind spots that will not be noticed by patrols. That's only until we get to the city itself. There are no hiding places in the Wastelands surrounding the Holy City.
Aye. Okay. Therefore, we'll take our final rest further out. Then aim for the Holy City under the cover of night.
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot about that. Right, yeah.
I hope we reach the city while it's still dark, but we have an army of nearly 10,000 and few horses. It will likely be dawn by the time we're close enough to the city, and they will then be able to see us. The Lion King's forces will notice our advance, and strengthen the defenses. We'll break through this and force our way into the Holy City grounds. With our allied forces, we'll gain control over the Holy City and take down the King's castle. After that, I want you to take over, Ritsuga. Killing the Lion King will be our role. Aye, the Lion King is a servant. We cannot compete with him, no matter how many soldiers we use.
Yeah, and in a head-on confrontation, the Hassans won't really stand a chance.
Even if we old men of the mountain gather together, our blades will not reach the Lion King's throat. The only countermeasure we have left is you. Will you agree to it?
Let's do it.
In that case, assume your positions, Ritsuga. Mash, Subedivere. We old men of the mountain challenge you to a fight. Why? I don't understand the reason we're fighting. It's our way of compromising. As for me, I'm still opposed to trusting outsiders. Please don't mind him, Mitsuka. 100 Personas is only saying that to show off. As always, I told you this would be a compromise. If they're stronger, I'll have no choice but to let them do it. Indeed. It's as 100 Personas says. Please go along with it, Mitsuka. If I must, yes. Can we place the people's fate in your hands? Do your skills measure up or not? This will be the last time we let our fists do the talking. Let's sigh. If we must. Alright, you three. Okay. Alright, Lancey boy. I don't know why I used that. I didn't have a quick card for him. Whatever. Yeah, she's all this. Yeah. Ow. You know, I'd like to thank them specifically targeting Lancelot only on that first turn was payback for everything. What determines the color of our names in your travel? As far as I can tell, it's random. I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure it's random. Cause yeah, it's not consistent. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's changed like multiple times. I don't know. I assume it's just random to make the names stand out. I guess I don't know. Yeah. Cause yeah, I can't see there being a setting to set people's names manually. Cause like, let's say you're a streamer who gets like 5,000 people, setting everyone manually would be absurd. Damn near impossible, one might say. Alright, Lance, you're probably gonna die. My buddy, my pal. I'm gonna save this. Alright, we're gonna get hit by 3 Zabanias. Luckily, literally nothing worked except the damage. Oh, God. Damn, they're jumping Draco's ass! Damn, okay. Shit. R.I.P. Lance. Alright. Alright, I was taking this fight maybe a little bit too leisurely. A little bit. I kinda was like, they're not a threat. Maybe that was a mistake. Alright, let's throw the invincible on.
共に行きなさい。
Nice.
来なさい。
Nah, I think we're still good. I just
従います。
underestimated
ケルベロス。
them a little bit.
ルチャドーラのクリスタルカットを味わえ。
Oh, and you put a Vade on. Cool. Okay.
聖夜を踊り明かしましょう。
I should probably use this.
体力に自信あり。
She might not even die before it gets used up, but okay. Bum.
従います。聖夜を踊り明かせ。見えます。サンタとのマッチアップは初めて。
Damn.
まだまだ。お命ちょうだい。まだまだ。
You know, I should have checked, but I was hoping that his evade was a 2-hit one, and not a 3-hit one, but it was the 3-hit one. So no damage was done, unfortunately. I guess they just do full Gareth, huh?
私の手よく褒められるんですよ。なるほど。
Because I want to save Klisaoa for 100 personas. But I said that with Draco, and Draco's heckin' dead. I mean, I guess to be fair, I could use a command spell to bring Draco back. If I really needed to. Oh wait, no, I can't. Oh. I don't know why I thought I could do that. No, it's just... Well... I think we're still fine. We're still fine. Surely.
出番ですよ。
Surely. Surely. Surely? Surely.
従います。
Surely.
サンタは宙を舞うものです。
Surely? I mean, we're about to get Noble Phantasmed again.
我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ。剣持ち
Now
で
we're
怪
fine.
物の父たる
Maybe?
者よ。
We're fine. Yeah, no,
そ
we're
は
good.
神を呪う我らを
Probably.
継承する光。我が魔眼にて汝を祝福する。クリューサーオール。見えます。せーの。熱く熱くとろけるよ。
Alright. Actually, yeah, them targeting Quetzal is ideal, honestly. Alright, she's dead. We have Kama, who will take her place. Wait, what? What happened? Why? I mean, I'm not complaining, but what? Okay. Arm. Arm. Alright, I mean, I'll take it. Yeah, just do full Medusa. Oh, right, yeah. I didn't notice the Petrify went through. Well, unfortunate. Target Gareth, please. Please. I love Gareth. She's like my favorite. But if you would target her, that would actually that'd be great. Oh, thank you. Actually, yeah. Wow. I didn't think you would listen. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, Gareth. My bad. But yeah, sacrifices had to be made. I'm sorry. Okay.
いいでしょう。いいですよ。無偏罪を与えます。ケルベロ。
Okay, you know what? I overestimated what we would be doing here. Okay. That's on me.
いくらでもどうぞ。
That's on me. Okay. Medusa, kill,
はいはい。
comma. Actually, yeah, do this.
乱暴で何が悪いんですか。無偏罪を
All
与
right,
えます。
invade.
見えます。
Pooh.
いくらでもどうぞ。共に行きます。
All right. Okay, you kill 100 personas, then we'll do this.
Okay, we're fine.
どうにかなる。我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ。剣持ちて怪物の父たる者よ。祖は神を呪う我らを継承する光。我が魔眼にて汝を祝福する。クリューサーオール。
And her noble phantasm. Her noble phantasm did like 12
情欲の矢を放ちましょう。
both times, right? So she probably won't
私に体を
kill either of
つ
them.
ながり虚空と果てる。永遠のたゆたり愛の星海。サンサーラカーマ。
Okay, well she's charmed, so I don't have to worry about it at all actually. Okay. And yeah, just, you know,
はいはい。従いですよ。
murder.
反応してください。
Mm.
ケルベラ。まさか
Okay.
これで終わりだと思ってます？
I mean, even if she wasn't charmed, she would have only killed one of them, and the other one could have easily finished her off at 13k. So, even if she had attacked, we still would have been fine. But yeah, no, I should have taken that fight a little bit more seriously from the get-go. But that was, you know, it worked out.
La la la.
Gate? Gate? La la. Pedagate?
Happy Parasamagate Bodhisvaha.
The sun saying, what are you humming? What the hell you on about?
Oh my, right back at you. Where's Mash? Are you out for a walk without her?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm doing my daily writing. I'm making note of what happened today in a scroll. One day this will be Monk San Zhang's tortuous travels. The 100-volume set stored in Kaldi. No, the temple.
Uh-huh. Right. Uh-huh. Those will be the sutras that touch people's hearts.
Huh? Really? You think they'll be? I hope they'll be, of course, but... Tee-hee-hee. Yeah, come on. Sit next to me. It's a bit scary, but the view from this cliff is beautiful.
What's up? Hmm?
Gosh, just say something. I can't take the silence.
And how about your hopes for... No, I know, right?
My hopes for...
That's not what I picked.
My hopes for tomorrow? I like my fighting spirit. Leave it to me. I'm roaring and ready to go. That's right. Come to think of it, Mash and I had this sort of discussion once too. Back then I didn't know much about the Lion King or King Ozymandias. So I couldn't decide whose side to take, which side was correct. That's why I decided to take you guys' side. Because you were the easiest to understand, Ritsuka.
Then what about now?
Now I know for sure. I'm still on your side, Ritsuka, but I will fight the Lion King for my own principles. I'll be sure to destroy the sacred lands you watch. Hey, Ritsuka. People aren't all equal, but they all have a path to the Buddha. They all have possibility. Like the lotus that blooms in the mud. Like those who nurture a beautiful heart, unrecognized by others. I want to prove a way of life that plucks off those blossoms. Because if they say there's no need for me because I keep screwing up, I'll never become a Buddha.
Yeah, it's so like you.
Yeah, so leave it to me. I've got some special Buddhist punishments up my sleeve to make sure the Lion King sees the light. And also, if we save this era, as a reward.
Okay. I was already thinking about it, but she's really making me want to pick her as my free 5-star. Like, I do get a kick out of her quite a bit. And I do need a 5-star caster still. Yeah, I haven't used the free 5-star exchange yet. Again, it's down to her, one of the Artorias, Citonai, or Juniko. I don't know though. Oh, it's tough, but she's really making me wanna. Go for her.
As a reward, can I also in Calvia? No, nothing. I'll save the fun stuff for later. Good night then, Ritsuka. When it's all over, I'll let you be my disciple. So you'd better look forward to it, okay?
Yeah.
So this is where you all were. How's the night watch going?
Lady Mash. So you finished putting Roosh back to bed. Thank you. I'm afraid he doesn't really listen to what I say. He won't be a child forever, but he's grown up rather wild. I wonder who he takes after.
You know, I'm curious. Probably not, because we come here via ray shifting and be inside the coffins. But it'd be interesting if you could take people out of singularities and bring them to Chaldea. But I feel like that would be trivializing things.
I wonder who he takes after. It's a good thing he didn't turn out like you. Roosh is a smart kid. That's his way of trying not to worry us. Humph. Easy on the liquor, 100 personas. What? I'm just getting started. It's all Toto's fault. He's got some good stuff.
Hahaha. 100 Personas is a chatty drinker, isn't she? On the other hand, Serenity is a flirt? Or a delusional drunk?
Master Ritsuka. No, you mustn't. I have my duties as an old man of the mountain. But, oh well. I suppose we can slip under the covers for a while. Hey, yo!
As you can see, she's completely immersed in her own hallucination. I'm sure she didn't have that much to drink, but... How you feel about what she's saying, Mash?
Ah, looks like something good has happened. You look as calm as ever.
Yes. I witnessed a wonderful thing just now. It's as if I've gained another treasure.
Oh, that sounds very interesting indeed. Would you mind sharing with me too?
Yeah, could you hurry it up, Mash? I kind of have to leave in like 2 minutes.
Good night, Roost. See you tomorrow. It's alright, Max. Don't worry about me. You are going to the Holy City in the morning, right? That's right. I'm sorry for lying to you. But to tell you the truth, we were afraid you'd insist on coming along. Fighting is dangerous. It's too early for a child. That's what you're going to say, right? Yeah, even I know that. This is where we say goodbye, right? It's the one with you were doing with Rizuka? That's why I wanted to say thank you properly.
I don't know how old he's supposed to be. That's why I was kind of giving him the, like... Not, like, kind of... Not fully formed way of speaking. But for all I know, he's like 10 and can talk perfectly fine.
That's why I wanted to thank you properly. Thank you for saving my mom and I back then. Thanks to you, Mom and I are here. Roost, your mom is... It's okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. But I want you to know, Mash. I'll go to the Holy City one day for sure. I have to say goodbye to Mom.
Yeah, he was just trying to make them feel better.
When I tell you I'll go on living with all my strength, I've got to first become an adult quickly. You knew, didn't you? And your mother's last words. Yeah, Mom said that I was her life. That I need to live as long as I can. Because she said as long as I'm alive, my mother will continue to live too.
Please don't talk about interludes and whatnot I haven't seen yet. I do plan to play all of them, I just haven't gotten to all of them yet. So please avoid talking about them and... yeah.
That's what I can do now, no. What I can keep on doing. It's our most important fight. That was my farewell with Roost. I may not be able to understand his feelings, but my heart is so filled with warmth right now. It seems like sad things are all that happen in singularities, but maybe good things happen too.
I see. Salia's son said such a thing.
Hassan? You're an old man of the mountain of this era, right? Then were you perhaps...
Huh? It was so long ago, I'm afraid I can't recall. Either way, I'm sure it has nothing to do with the me who's assumed this mask.
Huh.
Nothing to a man who threw away everything to become an old man of the mountain out of his selfish desires. But I am the Hassan Isaba of this era. When we cut down the Lion King, the Holy Land has returned to normal. The other Hassans will probably leave this world, but I will be left in this era. In that case, I won't have anything else to do. I'll look after the mountain people's lives for a while. Yes. I'm sure that'll be best, Hassan.
But shouldn't he disappear too? Because he is a servant. Like, even if he's from this era, he should technically be dead this time. Unless there was an implication here that he is actually still alive currently? But I don't remember any such implication. But I don't know.
Oh, where's the beauty? Where's the passion? It's our last night. And we're spending it in a stuffy tactical meeting.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is that should be the case for him too then. But he's saying he'll stick around, which shouldn't be the case. He has a certain tag when you fight him in battle, so he's summoned. Yeah. Well, no, because Nero had the servant tag too in the second singularity. I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know.
It's our last night and we're spending it in a stuffy tactical meeting.
I'm afraid you must overlook that. Someone needs to be aware of the overall movements of each unit. I was looking forward to Tota's dinner as well. But please, you must give it up.
Fine, fine. I do owe you for helping me out before. Da Vinci will keep Sir Lancelot company. By the way, how are we getting through the main gates? Want to blast it with my noble phantasm?
That is the problem. Camelot's main gates cannot be broken so easily. Those gates render ill-intentioned attacks and evil powers ineffective. Even a sacred sword with the highest firepower would not make a dent.
Dear me. Then should we ignore the main gates?
We'll build a scaffold and climb over the walls into the castle. That's the most realistic plan. King Ozymandias' divine beasts will be attacking from the western side of the Holy City as well. Even if we cannot break through the front gates, it will be ideal to knock down a portion of the wall.
If the Holy City is the Lion King's sacred lance itself, even knocking down a castle wall won't go so easily, I would think. Yes, I wonder what the Raider Knights will do. What about Mordred's units?
My units will handle that. Mordred's knights are not so proficient.
I wonder if that implies that, like, the weakest of the knights were given to Mordred on purpose, I assume. Like, you know what, Mordred, we'll give you the weakest team, because we don't really care if you come back alive or not. Like, you can die for all we care.
Attacking head-on once or twice should clean them up. Then it will also assist in scaling the wall.
That seems best. Ritsuga and I will wait near the castle wall. We'll wait for your arrival while protecting the allied forces. Once we get inside, we'll head straight for the king's castle. There'll be nothing left to fear except maybe the Knights of the Round Table. Those still stuck in the Holy City are Sir Tristan and Sir Agravain. It'll be battle after battle, but we'll just have to manage.
Agravain, That man for certain will be aware of what we're up to. The allied forces of the mountain, desert, and Holy Land peoples have grown exponentially. It's not something we can keep hidden. Agravain is the kind of man to have already caught on to us. Yet there have been no developments by the Holy City. He has not told the Lion King about the existence of the allied forces. Most likely, he must be planning to use us to weaken the Lion King's power. The Lion King's objectives and his objectives are separate things. Agravain is only acting out of his own self-interest. He manipulated King Arthur from the shadows. He controlled the government both here and in Britain. The one I should put to death is that man. Without that man, the Lion King would not have gone insane.
I'm not sure you're right about that.
What?
If Agravain was really only acting out of his own self-interest, I don't think it would have come to this. The Holy City would have become an over-compartmentalized bureaucracy, full of useless functions that we could have used to our advantage. Maybe. But there are no such holes in the Holy City. There are no power-hungry members. And because it's such an unbelievable city, it can't ever be brought down from the inside. I see Consul Agravain's deep-seated hatred in this. He's, how would I call it? Remaining close to the Lion King with a terrible anger and spite. That's the sense I get.
Spite. And that man as cold as anger who's disinterested in everything?
Maybe you don't have such a good read on him, Lancelot. Maybe he's deeper than you give him credit for.
Oh, Bedivere, were you resting here?
How much more of this do I have? I really gotta go. I should have left like 5-6 minutes ago.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but have you seen Senpai? I heard Senpai was by the Rocky Mountains.
Bedivere? Buddy? Are you okay?
Was he crying just now? Ugh.
What is it? Ritsuka isn't here.
I guess not, sorry. I'll try looking over there, so... I haven't seen anything, so...
No. Sorry that you had to see me like this. Forgive me, milady. I'm afraid I'll only be adding shame to shame, but... Won't you sit down? I had something I wanted to ask you. I'm at 65% of... Look, I'm glad to see them all conversing and getting things out before we start the final battle, but okay. I mean, what I have to do is not terribly time restricted, but I'd rather do it earlier than later.
Sure. Then please allow me to join you, Sir Bedivere.
Everything is tomorrow, is it not? Are you alright, milady?
Yes, we're fully prepared. Are you, Sir Bedivere? Does your body ache? Was that from pain just now?
No. I have been allowed plenty of rest, so my body is in good health. I am used to physical pain. Besides, it has been years since I lost sensation in my body.
Oh, it's been years?
How long has Merlin had you around?
I was crying out of fear just now. I am not very strong mentally. You understand? I was scared, so scared, that I couldn't muster the courage to raise my face.
You can skip it. No, it's fine. Again, like I said, it's not time restricted. It's just something I'd rather do earlier in the day.
So I was purging my fear here, where no one would see.
You're scared? I wouldn't have thought so. I'm afraid of combat too, but... You're so used to it, Sir Bedivere. I didn't think you had any fear.
No. I do not fear combat. I am... just afraid of my own actions. Whether I am doing what is right or not. Perhaps I am doing wrong. That is what frightens me unbearably. I am scared out of my wits about my own decision. Mr. Bedivere, you're scared of meeting the Lion King, aren't you? Yes. That's exactly it. I came here and became terrified of the Lion King. Milady, you are also a Knight of the Round Table. Do you not also have doubts within your body? Are you not like me? Terrified of confronting King Arthur? Yes. To be honest, I'm also scared of facing the Lion King. Will I be able to fight? Will I be able to come to Senpai's aid? Will I mess up and ruin everything for everyone? But even more than that, I want to believe in that trust. I want to cherish that miracle. Milady? A miracle? Well, I died once. There was a terrible explosion and rubble came falling down, and I lost all feeling in the lower half of my body. I knew I wouldn't last another 2 minutes. I could calculate it exactly. To be honest, it was terrifying. Because when I thought about what I could do with the little time I had left, I knew there was nothing. But I had someone who held my hand. Inside those flames, I had someone who helped me. Of course, it was impossible to save me. That person was clearly aware of that too. Unlike me, that person was someone who valued their own life. Afraid of dying, that person's knees were trembling. Yet that person thought of me. Because of me, that person would end up dying too. So that I wouldn't feel that way, that person smiled and held my hand. That person couldn't change the fact that I would die before their eyes. And then until that final moment, that person believed that comforting me was the best thing to do. I still remember the warmth of their hand then, and that is what brought forth Galahad. I know now. The person heroic spirit Galahad approved of wasn't only me. He trusted that senpai and I. He believed in the goodness of humans that could do such acts. I wasn't rescued. Something was entrusted to me. That I should live for people like that. That is why I fight. Even if I'm afraid. For that beautiful moment I witnessed, I fight. For thanks to that wonderful miracle, I'm still alive. So that's what happened. I apologize from the bottom of my heart, milady. What a terrible insult to say that you and I are the same. No, it's not an insult or anything. I too struggle to be like you, Bedivere. I'm still scared of combat and... No, that's not it. When I heard you were a demi-servant, I thought you were the same as... Huh. That you and I were both a counterfeit. That we both felt scarcely allowed to breathe. But you were different. Even if your path to becoming a heroic spirit was irregular, your conduct as one is the real thing. A counterfeit? You? Well, no, it's just a metaphor. Because my noble phantasm isn't... Oh, okay. Is an imitation, a fake. I am without a doubt Bedivere, Knight of the Round Table. Even if sometimes I wish I weren't. I committed a crime. An unforgivable crime at that. To atone for that, I came all this way. I have sacrificed many things for that.
Is he still upset at himself for not following Arthur's command to throw away Excalibur right away?
That is what happened this time as well. I left Ritsuka in the desert. It was more important for me to head for the Holy City
than to bother with your distressed circumstances.
I mean, you still helped us out with Nito, so I mean...
And I did the same thing at the gates of the Holy City. To meet the king, I hid my face with my robe, and I continued to look down. When the Holy Selection began, and many people were being killed, I did not raise my face.
Excuse me. Sorry. That came out of nowhere.
I wasn't trembling from anger at the violence. All I was thinking of at the time was how to invade the Holy City. It was then that I heard the sounds of battle. An unknown mage and a girl knight broke through the knight's enclosure to let the people escape. That was something I should have done. At least the old me would have done the same. Ah, what am I doing? After all this traveling, how pitiful have I become? Irritated by such thoughts, I blindly swung my sword. I need not remind you what happened next. I joined you and the unknown mage, Ritsuka, figuring that would be the fastest way to my destination. I didn't cooperate with you for your sakes. I only used you for my own purposes. There's no way that I can call myself the same as you. I'm afraid of this journey ending. That is what I have been living for all this time. Yet now, near the end, I am afraid of death. It has been a difficult journey. But because it has been difficult, what if the salvation does not measure up to it when it is over? When I thought about that, I was so afraid I couldn't stand. I am terrified of a meaningless ending.
I mean, that's a very, human train of thought.
It won't be meaningless. There's no way. Milady? I say so. My body says so. There's no way the ending of this journey you sought will be meaningless, Sir Bedivere. Because you must have been able to end it whenever you liked. But you didn't. No matter how difficult and terrifying it was, you've come this far. And it's because it wasn't a journey for yourself. It was a journey for others. Even if you were scared, you weren't a coward. That's why I'm sure there'll be a meaning to the end of this journey. A final salvation that measures up to the long path you've walked. Yes. I hope so. No. If you believe so, then I will do my best to make it so. I cannot lose to a younger knight after all. No, I just meant, I got all fired up and... Sorry. Pretending like I know better. I haven't even mastered my noble phantasm. Haha, that is true. Then here's a bit of advice from me as your senior. Nash. Your noble phantasm's true nature is to protect people. But are you not mistaking it as one that blocks attacks?
Oh. Interesting.
Focus your mind on the people you should be protecting, rather than repelling the enemy's attacks.
Okay.
That is your shields. No, a Knight of the Round Table's true nature. That is the path. That is the path, not to the fake Camelot built on its Holy Land, but the path to the real pure white castle that will never crumble. The path to the White Castle. Yes. You already possess the qualifications. Your kind heart that saved me just now is proof above all.
Yeah. Mash is acting more like a Knight of the Round Table than the actual Knights of the Round Table currently. Well, okay, aside from Lancelot, even though we didn't know it until recently, has been has been doing the right thing, even if he mixed in some wrong things, but, you know, can't really blame him for being torn about what Artoria was doing. So, I mean, yeah. Alright. Yeah, no, like I said, got stuff I gotta do. So I'll do it, but yeah, next time we should finish Camelot next time, I think. Unless there's like a bunch of sections within the Holy City, which 10 arrows. Okay, yeah, we'll finish. Woo, no. Actually, I guess it depends on how much dialogue there is, because... And there's probably gonna be a lot. Yeah. I mean, I guess if I went 6 hours next time, I could do it. But I don't think I'll go 6 hours, so maybe 2 streams. Maybe 2 streams. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Like I said, though, I gotta go. And yeah, we'll continue this on Monday. So yeah, I'll catch you later. Peace.